Hey folks, a lot of sunshine, a lot of warm weather across the valley again today. We are certainly into the thick of summer, and it's going to be just like this for a while. Maybe some little ups and downs, but nothing big. These are the current temperatures: 89 in Port Isabel, 92 in Harlingen and Raymondville, 94 McAllen, Edinburgh, and Rio Grande City. You may have noticed a little dust in the air. We'll talk more about that in the next half hour, but that's coming all the way from the Sahara Desert, all the way across the Atlantic Ocean, the Caribbean Sea, and into the Gulf of Mexico, and now into Texas. Now that adds to the humidity. Look at this, 76 dew points across much of the valley, 77 in other places. We'll put that 76 on the muggy meter, and that's way up there in the really humid category. So you step out and you can feel that when you're outside. The humidity very, very high. You add the temperatures and the humidity together, and it feels like it's 100 or more every place. Feels like 110 in Rio Grande City right now. Feels like 104 in Harlingen. You look at our low temperatures tonight, we don't cool off much. About 80 for your low temperature in most of the valley. Some places a degree or two cooler than that, but not very much. And then tomorrow, right back up into the mid to upper 90s again. The coolest at the beach, about 89 there. It's only 87 for a high at South Padre Island today. So cooler than the rest of the valley by a lot. Normal high for this time of year is 95. We're going to be above that, 96, 97, 97. Records are well above that, so we're not threatening records. That southeast wind coming off the Gulf really putting a lid on temperatures, keeping us from getting to 100 in most places. This is the radar Doppler network showing showers and storms over Mexico again to the southwest, but over the valley, absolutely nothing, and it's going to stay that way for a while. That's just a quiet pattern for the area. You watch Future Track, and it shows a little moisture coming in overnight, but that's about it. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, but kind of a milky brown sky. Milky brown, kind of a brown sky because of that haze that's out there, the Saharan dust. Sunday, same kind of thing, plenty of sunshine, but it won't be much of a blue sky. Might be some pretty sunrises and sunsets. That's the cool thing when you get the dust in the atmosphere. It kind of bends the light rays and makes some pretty colors out there. Get into Monday, plenty of sunshine again. We're dry, dry, dry all the way through the forecast period, at least the next 3 to 4 days. Then we see some changes, but windy conditions tomorrow as low pressure kind of sneaks by to the north of us. That pulls air in off the Gulf and keeps us warm and humid. By the time we get to the weekend, low pressure backing across the Gulf, the northern Gulf, brings rain to New Orleans and Mobile and places like that. Eventually may bring some rain to Texas. We're talking about Wednesday, Thursday, Friday probably. The biggest rain staying to the north of us, but we're going to be on the southern fringe, and we can see a shower or thunderstorm down here too, starting on the 4th of July and then going into the end of next week. So at least the possibility is there for some scattered storms. Southeast winds at the coast, 15 to 20. The bay is choppy. Small craft operators urged to use caution tomorrow. There's a moderate risk of rip currents. There are two tides, a high in the morning, a low tomorrow night at 11 o'clock. So tonight, partly cloudy, warm, breezy, 80 for a low. Southeast winds 10 to 20. Then tomorrow back up to 96. Mostly sunny, a windy and hot day, and yes, hazy as well. Winds out of the east at about 15 to 30. The haze stays with us for a while. We don't see it going away anytime soon because that dust cloud stretches well out into the Gulf, out into the Caribbean, and halfway across to Africa. Again, more on that in the next half hour, but all the way through Tuesday, we're mostly sunny. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we introduce the chance for a shower or a thunderstorm. At this point, doesn't look to be a big rain event, but at least a few folks could pick up some rain the end of next week. That is your updated First Warn 5 forecast.